Hello, welcome to episode 11 of Beneath the Test. Why the Garden of Eden wasn't actually a garden. Genesis chapter 2, verse 8 to 15. When you picture the Garden of Eden, you probably will think about trees and animals roaming about. But biblically speaking, the Garden of Eden wasn't actually a garden. It was a temple. In episode 7 of Beneath the Text, saw that the entire world was actually a temple. Now, the Garden of Eden was a typical Jewish temple. In his book, The Temple and the Church Mission, Dr. G.K. Bailey proved that the Garden of Eden was actually a typo of the late Jewish temple. He said that the Garden of Eden has one eastern entrance and it has the presence of God continually there. Then the garden was also protected by cherub angels. But the real proof of the Garden of Eden being a temple is found in the work that God gave to Adam. When you read Genesis chapter 2 verse 15, God instructed Adam to work the garden and keep the garden. The Hebrew word for work is tabat, and to keep it is shama. Why does tabat and shama matter in this matter? Later in the book of Numbers chapter 3 verse 7 to 8, the same word tabat and shama was used together to describe the work of the priest. The high priest was instructed to abide the temple, that is to work it, and to keep the temple, that is to shama. The meaning of the Hebrew word abad is to worship or to serve, and shama is to guard and protect. Therefore, it wasn't a coincidence that these two words were used in connection to the work of the high priest. The high priest was asked to worship in the temple or to serve in the temple and to protect and guard the temple. Same duty that Adam was given to work or worship and serve in the garden and to protect and work the garden. Adam's duty wasn't just a gardener or a farmer. He was instructed specifically to worship in the garden and to protect it. No wonder the Bible says that in the cool of the day, the Spirit of God will come down, because there was a worshiper in the garden. He was actually in his temple. The work of Adam was to worship and to protect the garden.